My name is Melany Romero del Rio. My main inspiration was the movie Titanic, which I saw when I was 7 years old. I remember when the movie was over, I turned to my mom and said, one day I'm gonna make someone cry the way I just did because I'm gonna be on that screen. And since then, I've been acting in my passion. I feel that when I watch a movie, I'm getting into the mind of the person who is filming and who wrote the things that I'm seeing on screen. It's like I believe that whoever writes stuff, they always put a little bit of themselves in the writing. So it's like if, for example, a person writes a horror film, it could have come from a nightmare they had, or it could have come from an idea they had. So it's like they're putting something of themselves into writing. So it's like I'm getting into the mind of people when I watch movies. My dad, he knows me too well, and he came to me and he said, "So I found this film school," and I was like, "Okay," and so he just he told me what I had to do, and we came here, had the interview, and I was hooked. The first moment I saw it, I was like, "This is where I'm gonna study." Because I love film. Having to do stuff fast is the most difficult thing to do, because you have for the camera test, we had to set a camera in 5 minutes, 10 or 5 minutes, and it was hard. My parents are completely, they told me, well, my mom mainly told me, I don't care if you're a janitor. I don't care if you're gonna sell burgers. I don't care what you're gonna do. But whatever you do, if you're happy with it and you're the best at what you do, I'm good. So it's like they support me 100%. My role model, actually, it's Meryl Streep. She's my number one role model. And then there's also Kate Winslet because of Titanic. Steven Spielberg, sort of, and James Cameron. First and foremost, I'm an actress. What I wanted to do is that I want to know what to do behind cameras before I actually do in front, because I believe that if I know what's going on behind, it's going to be easier for me to be directed on what to do, because I know that if, for example, they tell me to stand in front of a camera in one way for the light to hit me, for example, then I know that it's because they have to get the light right, and it's because I don't want to be overexposed and stuff like that. It's for preparation for the future, for the when you actually set stuff. The funnest thing to do is building up the cameras, especially the 16mm, I think is the one that we just learned. It takes minutes, but it's amazing to do. And you have to place stuff properly and balance the camera and stuff like that. It's fun. It's really fun. As long as I'm acting in movies or a TV show, that would be my dream job. I would be in a dream if I was in a movie where Leonardo DiCaprio, Evan Peters, and Stephen R. McQueen were at the same time. Also, Kate Scodelario, she's a really famous actress in England, and she's really good at acting. And I want to be in a movie where Kate Winslet's my mom. Yeah, and Meryl Streep. I don't care what she is, but she just has to be in a movie with me. Yeah. Personally, right now, I'm writing 2 books, and I love writing too. And it's I have a big imagination, I like to think. And one of the big books that I'm writing right now, I'm in the 18th chapter. The name is Waterfall. The idea of it came from a dream that I had 4 nights in a row, just the same dream. 4 nights in a row. I was annoyed, and so I decided the 4th night, when I woke up after that, I was so annoyed that I decided to go on and write whatever I had seen in the dream. And it was one of those dreams that they don't have a beginning or an end. It's just something that happened in between something. So I read that and I was like, this is cool. So I want to know what happens before or after. So then I just started thinking about, well, what would have happened and how would this girl get into the kind of situation that I saw in the dream, and then what would be the consequences of the dream, and just it just sort of form a whole story that I know the end of, but I don't know the I'm thinking of what happens in between and everything. I know it's gonna be 3 books. I even already have the titles. It's all about water. It's waterfall, river, and ocean, and it's about a girl who has to save a magical world with only the help of a magical diary. And the thing is that whatever she writes or draws in the diary comes to life. Imagining like different situations and what would happen if one character said whatever thing to another, and like some people are just closed and can't see that, but I believe that if anyone asked me to imagine a situation between 2 people, I would be able to come up with it like in less than 5 minutes. I would like to be remembered for my talent. If I have talent at what I do, I would like to be thought of the girl who was the best at what she did.